So welcome back to Brainipedia Skill. So my name is Himanshu Kumar, and today we are going to continue the topic that I had started earlier. That was relation and function. Okay, just give me a moment, guys. So welcome back to our channel Brainipedia classes, guys. So today I am going to continue that function part only. So in the last class I had discussed with you guys that was algebraic functions, isn't it? Like the even function, odd function, that part I had already discussed. Today I'm going to discuss about, okay, the class timing would be basically from 4:30 to between 8:30 or till 9 p.m. Okay. So today's topic is functions, and under functions we are going to study about like rational functions and the domain and range of rational functions, then irrational functions, those things. Okay, clear? So let's start with a rational function. And if you find any difficulty from the previous classes or any of the videos, just let me know. If you have any doubt, we can have discussion on that as well. Okay, what did happen? I'm so sorry. Yeah, so rational function. Oh, just give me a moment. Okay, it's not working over there, I guess. Rational function. What did happen? Header and footer format. So under rational function, consider a rational function. Rational function is the function of the form. Function of the form y equals to f of x by g of x. That is, let it be a0 x to the power n plus a1 x to the power n minus 1. This is a1, okay. a1 x to the power n minus 1 plus a2 x to the power n minus 2 plus dot 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 plus an. Okay. In the same manner, I have taken b0 x to the power n, b1 x to the power n minus 1 plus b2 x to the power n minus 2 plus dot 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 bn. Okay. So when you find in this form, we call it as a rational function. N must be a non-negative. This is already understood. N is a non-negative integers. That means it can be 0 as well. Okay. Non-negative integers. This one you need to remember. Okay. And the condition that AI belongs to any real number. ai belongs to any real number, and I can be any. In fact, b suffix j also belongs to any real number for all 1 less than equals to I less than equals to n, and j also less than equals to 1 less than equals to n. Okay, always remember, since g of x is in the form of a divisor, so its denominator will never be equals to 0. So g of x is not equals to 0. Please remember that part. Okay, understood? So always remember, the range will always be minus of 0 apart from that. So g of x, okay, so g of x is not equals to 0. If g of x is equals to 0, suppose if you are taking 0, then it will give all the points, it will give all points where function is discontinuous, where function is discontinuous. So find out all those points, and then what you need to do, you need to subtract from the real values. Okay, all points where function is discontinuous, where function is discontinuous. Okay, so domain of this function would be, domain would be what? Domain would be x belongs to real number minus those values such that x belongs to alpha for, okay, x is equals to alpha for all x is equals to 0. Where it is 0, you need to omit those values. And what about range? Range will, it varies from function to function. Okay, it varies from function to function. So this part you need to remember. Okay, okay. Now next part. The next we have the special cases. So let's consider case 1. Under this only you need to write down special cases. So I am considering case 1. If n is even, okay, if n is even, so when n is even, let y equals to 1 by x square. So if it is 1 by x square, how will the graph look like? The graph will look like this way, that it is not, it will never touch the y axis, it will never touch the x axis. It means what? Okay, even it will never touch the y axis as well as never touch the x axis. Okay, so tending towards infinity, tending towards infinity. So x cannot be 0, right? X cannot be 0. So at a 0 comma 0, you want to find any values. Okay, suppose if you take x as 0, it would be no, y would be not defined. So not defined, how do you show not defined? Okay, parallel to y axis, parallel to y axis, the curve will go like parallel to y axis, it will never meet. Okay, so domain of this function, domain of this function x belongs to r minus 0. Okay, and range can be any value from like 0 is not included, so range would be 0 is not included till infinity. Okay, now what kind of what kind of graph it is? What is the nature of the graph? It is many one function. First of all, it is many one function. Okay, this one is many one function. Secondly, it is onto function for codomain as a set of positive real numbers, as a set of positive real numbers. Okay, and next you would have monotonically increasing for all x belongs to from minus infinity to 0. Okay, and monotonically decreasing from 0 to infinity. Clear? Monotonically decreasing for all x belongs to 0 to infinity. Okay, this part is clear, I hope. And it's a even function. It is a even function, as you can see, for all the values of x, like f of x and f of minus x, you will get the same values, so it is a even function. Okay, it is even function. Understood? Now, next we have case 2, when n is odd. When n is odd. If n is odd, then let's take y is equals to 1 by x cube. So it is a odd function. Okay, so domain, how will the graph of this curve will look like? Okay, again at 0 it is not defined, so x can't be 0. Okay, clear? So at 0 it will tends towards negative y-axis or positive y-axis depending on the values of x. Okay, so domain, let's write down first of all domain of this function. Domain would be x belongs to any real number except 0. Okay, so 0 can't be the case. In the same manner, find out range. Y belongs to again real number, any real number, but 0 will not be included. Okay, now what kind of function it is? For unique values of x, you will get unique values of y. Okay, different pre-image. So it would be 1 function. First of all, it is 1 function. Okay, 1 into function, you can say 1 into function. It is 1 into function for codomain or codomain as a set of real numbers, that is R. Okay, this part is clear. This one is monotonically decreasing throughout its domain. Okay, it will decrease throughout its domain. Whatever the domain you take, it will be increasing. So monotonically decreasing throughout its domain. Okay, and it is a odd function. Obviously f of minus x, x will give you minus of f of x, so it is odd function. It is odd function. Clear? I hope this part is clear, right? Okay, next we have, so guys, this much only I am keeping for this part. Okay, so please like, subscribe and share our channel Brainy PD Skills. Don't forget. Thank you guys.